Welcome into YSN Live. Eric Hughes here at Bedford Trails with Lowellville Cheerleader, Joslyn Delsignore. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. So what grade are you in right now?
I'm a senior.
Senior. So can you describe kind of how fast everything's kind of went by?
It really has flew by a lot. Like everyone tells you that it's gonna fly by, but you don't really believe them. And I
Right.
just can't believe that it's my last season. We're like already halfway through.
Can you describe other emotions you might be feeling knowing it'll be the last year cheerleading?
I'm very sad about it, which I thought that I wouldn't be too emotional about it. I thought that I would be okay, but just as the year goes on, I'm getting really sad that it's gonna be over soon.
Right, I got you. So can you kind of describe the hard work that kind of goes into cheerleading behind the scenes that people don't see?
Yeah, well, when we go to UCA Cheer Camp during the summer, we work for so long to really perfect our routine and stuff like that. And I don't think people understand how much work everyone goes through, and we really just come together as a team to make everything near perfect.
So despite all the hard work, what's your favorite part about cheerleading, you'd say?
I just love the sense of family that we all have because we spend so much time together, and it's just such a fun time when you get to hang out with all the girls.
Did you have a fun time Friday night when it was raining at Middle Ridge?
We actually did.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you even do when it's pouring down rain?
You kind of just have to live with it
Just
and make the best of it.
Go through it?
Yeah.
So do you prefer cheerleading early in the season, when it's 9 degrees outside, or do you like it better later in the season, when it's a lot colder?
I enjoy both. I like when we get to wear our fun summer uniforms when it's nice and warm outside, but also fall cheerleading is just a really fun time just because it's just that fall season. There's something special about it.
Right. How do you stay warm when it gets really chilly out, late October?
Oh, we layer up. We'll wear leggings
Layer
under
up.
our uniforms, 3 sweatshirts.
Is it enough?
Sometimes no.
Sometimes. Yeah. So is there any other school you like going to cheerlead at, besides Lowellville? Any other place you like visiting?
I like Mineral Ridge because I have a friend there, and their cheerleaders are also always really welcoming. So it was a fun time to go there.
Right. And what would you say, kind of your number one motivation for cheerleading is, just going every day despite all the hard work?
I really just making Angel and Liv proud because they've really been with us through everything, and they've become our best friends over the past 4 years. So everything I do it for them.
And who are some other coaches and players or cheerleaders, I should say? Well, I guess it's a sport. You could say players also.
Yeah.
But who are some other people you met along the way, throughout cheerleading, that have left a positive impact? Not just during cheerleading, but off also.
My senior leaders when I was a freshman were Emily Wiley and Ryan Easenwine, and they were just such a fun time. And being a scared freshman, they really brought me out of my shell and just kind of made me feel like I was part of the team. So I'm really grateful to them for that.
Who would you say the funniest cheerleader on the team is that keeps the vibes going?
I have 3 that are right behind me. It's this little trio: Aubrey Kessler, Gianna Palumbo, and Sydney Prosick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're always just acting a fool and making little fun cheers up behind me, and they just make me laugh the whole game.
Can you kind of describe what it means to you to be a Lowellville Rock? It being a small community, at a very small school, but the games they're always packed.
It's really an honor because we only have 20 spots on the team, and being a small school, you wouldn't think a lot of people would try out, but they do. So everyone is really giving their best effort, and it just means a lot to be chosen to be on that team for 4 years.
All right. And I asked McKenna the same question I'll ask you. So Lowellville, they have the best contestants, the 3-3-0. Everyone kind of knows this. Out of all the items I made, what's the one I recommend?
I always go for the cavatelli meatballs.
Cavatelli,
Canvas.
always a great option.
Yep.
And then, do you have other sports outside of cheerleading?
Yeah, I'm also a competitive dancer with McKenna at the same studio.
Right. Do you like that better, or do you like cheerleading better?
I love them both, but I've been a dancer since I was 3, so that holds a special place in my heart always.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what else do you like to do outside of cheerleading and dancing, in your free time?
I love to read and just spending time with my friends, going places, and traveling a lot.
That's always a great time. And then who would you say some of your role models are, beyond cheerleading, that help keep you going every day?
Definitely my parents. I'm an only child, so we just have a really tight bond as a family, and I can just go to them for everything, and they're always my biggest supporters.
It's always a great answer. And then just one more question. What are your plans after you graduate?
I want to attend YSU to major in journalism and minor in fashion.
What made you choose those?
Taking the high school media class, we went on a field trip to Kent, and I just really fell in love with journalism, and I really wanted to pursue that.
Well, I will say you are making the right choice choosing a major that's different from your minor, completely different fields. That's always a great choice. Well, Joslyn, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, have a great night.